My name is Jamie Schlais, and I'm the Psychology Curriculum Manager for the International Baccalaureate Organization. It is an honor and privilege today to share with you ways that you can integrate research into your psychology course. For those of you who are unable to enroll in a psychology course, these guidelines will also assist you in developing the psychological literacies necessary for psychology courses at university. So there'll be 4 different approaches to integrating research that I will unpack. The first one is to read peer-reviewed research. The second is to develop research proposals, to seek opportunities with researchers at local universities and colleges, and to actually conduct research in class. So the first step is to read peer-reviewed research to have a better understanding of the research methods employed by psychology researchers. Some ways that you can investigate different studies is by accessing peer-reviewed open access journals, which I have a few listed here for you, such as the American Psychological Association, DOAJ, and the OAMG. We also have the online readings of international psychology and culture. And whenever you're reading about a different research study, it's great to go and see what type of results are occurring with different populations or in different contexts. And this is one way that you can find research without having to pay a lot of money. A second item is to develop research proposals. As you're learning about different aspects or topics in psychology, take something that you want to know more about and develop a research proposal. Perhaps you'd like to use another method or to investigate the topic within another population or cultural context. And to do this, just start writing down some of the topics in your research questions and then identify the target population that you draw from and the approaches that you would take and how this information may apply to society in terms of policy or better practices. The third one is to seek opportunities. You can volunteer at a local college or university in a lab to learn more, or to perhaps be a teaching assistant if you are able to find a college professor, university professor who's allowed to do that. You can also participate in studies. As a freshman in university, you'll often be asked to partake in research studies, but perhaps at this age, you'll also find opportunities to engage in research on high school students. And finally, contact psychology academics or researchers. If you found an article that you really liked, email the researcher and ask if you can have some more articles or stay in contact with them. This has been very successful for me in the past. And last, you can conduct research in class. While you're engaging in different topics of investigation, you could say, well, let's engage in some survey research or a simple experiment if you're studying memory or language or other topics. There's lots out there online that are free. And you could also engage your class into developing interview questions or focus group protocols or even a naturalistic observation tool. And again, whether it's a quantitative or qualitative research approach, you would apply the scientific method and thus honing those psychological literacies. Some examples of some in-class research include the eyewitness testimony by Loftus and Palmer, the music and memory experiments, and the Stroop effect, which you can find online, or you can create your own materials and do it in class. And as I said before, why not get together with classmates and create some research measures? This will help you develop better questions for your measurements and tools, and also help you be more of a critical thinker. So in conclusion, identify your passion or interest, and then identify how psychology intersects with that, and then go forward in developing research proposals, engaging with researchers in psychology, and taking that step to hone those psychological literacies. It doesn't matter if you're in a psychology course or not at the moment. These steps could be applied to any topic that you're researching, as much of our life is intersected with psychology. So I wish you the best of luck in integrating research into your psychological studies, and I look forward to hearing about your future endeavors.